James Lee, Uncle Jimmy here, and a lot of people have been asking how Donnie and I are putting together all these ramps. Yeah, I'm going to talk really fast because the sun's going down, battery's getting low, and I want to keep this video really short. So we'll get right to it. What I got here behind me is a 4x8 sheet of plywood, a 2x4, and some tools. In order to do the job, you're going to need a skill saw, sawzall, or a jigsaw, and a drill, a speed square, and we got a level. So with that and a string and this pin, we'll draw out a couple of trannies. I've got the 10-foot string left over from the lip that we'll show you here in just a second, and we'll show you how to draw the tranny and cut the strips in order you can make a nice launch ramp. What I've done here is put a screw right where I'm going to start the line. I'm going to run a 10-foot string out here and put another screw, then I'll come back with the pin and we'll scribe our transition. Using the string, the pen, and the 10-foot string, that'll be our first mark. Then what I'll do is I'll come on up here and I'll measure the hole in the screw that I did and move it up 8 inches. Move the screw up 8 inches and I'll go scribe another line. That's what you call progressive training. Yeah, after you draw the lines on the board, looking like that, and you cut them out, you can get a couple strips out of a board, and this is what's left over after a board that we cut the strips from. We then took the strips and attached them with 2x4s. In this case, we took a 96-inch long stud and split it 3 times, minus the inch for the half-inch here and half-inch there, to give us a total of 32 inches going all the way across. I used the Star Drive 3-inch long deck screws. They hold up really well and they go in and out easily. We measured our 2x4s every 8 inches, and we used 1 layer of half-inch plywood for the deck. You can see there's 2 3-inch screws here on each one of the 2x4s, and we've got 3 of the deck screws going across the middle. We've got temporary legs in place right now to hold this one all together, and this was built from the 10-foot transition. It's about 5 feet high. Looks like it could use another screw here. Needs to get painted, and the day after tomorrow, without even having a chance to practice on it much, we'll take it out and launch it. Here's a 4-foot tall out of an 8-foot tranny, built with a little bit wider 2x4 so you can do 360s and other tricks off a little easier. Just built a couple of braces across the back. This one has 1/4 inch thick and 2 layers, and also our spacing for 2x4s is 8 inches. So that gives you a 4-foot high, 8-foot radius, and we elected to use the entire piece of the plywood for the legs rather than using strips on this one. If you draw the line down here 8 inches apart, you've got strips. You could take the bottom piece and make a smaller jump with that. With this tutorial on how to build a box jump, and we'll show you this thing in action here. It'll be the next video, I suppose, that we do, and more exciting stuff. Big season coming up. Thanks to Adam Lab, Byrne, Hookit, Magura, and all my friends, family, and fans. You guys are great. I'll see you again soon. Later. Oh yeah, and a very, very special thanks to Oscar at Great Lakes Cycle and Fitness. He's the one who hooked us up with all the ramps and stuff, and scheduled a couple shows for us to do this year. We'll be looking forward to getting down there in Ann Arbor and hooking it up for Oscar at Great Lakes Cycles and Fitness. Thanks.